So welcome everyone here in today's webinar. I, Deeksha, and my friend Naman, your host of the day, will take you to the entire part of the webinar. So everyone, please stay tuned with us. And I do welcome everyone in the webinar today. So hi Naman, you there?
Hey, hi Diksha. How are you doing today?
Well, today I am very much enthusiastic and I'm very excited for today's webinar because today we're having a lot of things to tell our audience and this is going to be really beneficial for them.
Yes, absolutely. I think Think Loudly always brings a topic which is very helpful for people to understand and to learn more. And today we have a topic which is going to be really, really helpful. And they will learn some new things about Scrum Master. And I'm hoping that there is going to be a lot of participation. Am I right?
Well, I hope so. So what do the audience say? Are you all excited? Please let us know in the chat box and we'll also take the questions throughout the webinar. So please feel free to answer them in the chat box.
Absolutely, guys. Make this session very interesting, very engaging. We want all of you to be with us and participate at every moment so that we feel your presence. First of all, again, I would like to welcome every one of you. And I promise you, everyone, that we are going to have something very interesting coming up at every step we move on. So just stay with us till the last, because there is a surprise for all of us till the last. So please be here with us and let's enjoy this session as much as we can. Thank you.
All right, so let's move forward with the same energy. So in today's webinar, we're gonna discover how to get hired as a Scrum Master, and we'll surely give you the practical tips that you can use in your work. So in today's agenda, we're gonna let you know about us, that what is Think Loudly all about. We're gonna give you the proper introduction about it. Then we're gonna let you know about the Scrum Master. So this is the main topic in today's webinar, where you're gonna get a lot of beneficial knowledge about how you can become a proper Scrum Master. And then we'll have the webinar offer, and then we'll have the quiz. There we'll be seeing that who will be the lucky winner for today. We'll have the course for $400, and then at last we'll be having the Q&A session.
Yes. So let me just move forward. Okay. So guys, I know that a lot of you who have joined us today, they know what is Think Loudly. So Think Loudly is on the mission for the people who are coming from a non-IT background and they want to get into IT. So we are helping all the people who are associated with us to get into IT by providing free courses, career counseling, trainings, life projects, and there are like interview preparation sessions, mock interviews. And also we work on your resume, we groom your LinkedIn account so that it looks professional. And also once you get a job, we have job support as well, that anything or any problem, any trouble you have on job, we can assist you. We are a network of over 350 engineers, project managers, specialists, analysts, and we leverage this connection of network to provide all these services such as career counseling, trainings, courses, life projects, everything we are able to provide just because of our network, which we have created over the past few years now. Also, we have created a good connections in a lot of organizations. So we leverage those connections to promote your profile and make sure that you are able to secure your job in IT. I know the IT industry is sometimes it goes up, it hires a lot of people. Sometimes it goes down, but IT is something where you will find the future even in next few years. And it is quite easy right now because of a lot of different programs that you can switch your career from non-IT to IT. I would like to, Diksha, if you don't mind, can I just take one moment and can I take everyone through our, platform and show them around so that, they are aware what
Yeah,
we
for
offer?
sure. Yeah, for sure,
Okay.
Naman. The rise is yours.
Okay, guys, I will not be taking longer than a minute, but we'll be just showing you around so that you are able to utilize our platform in much better way. Okay, so let me just quickly share the screen and show you guys quickly that how you can leverage our platform. Our platform is actually made for students who are very interested to build their career. We have different parts of it. One is the dashboard. This is especially designed for students who are with us already. So whatever video you want to watch, like if you are attending live sessions with us and you would like to watch the video, dashboard is the place where you can actually go and attend the videos. Then you can assess your knowledge on AWS, on Azure. We have different quizzes uploaded. You can go and assess your knowledge, which will really help you to time, check your skills. Apart from that, we offer a lot of interview questions. These are fresh interview questions. If you go inside it, you will find ample amount of questions available. You can practice right before your interview to make sure that you have that fundamentals knowledge ready before your interview. We have knowledge center. If there is any new technology coming into play, or if there is anything we would like to convey to our students, we use this knowledge center to upload all our blogs so that you can read through. We have solutions, we have what's new. These are other sections you can explore yourself, and I promise you that you will find something new in each and every section. Apart from that, we have a get app option. So students who have Android smartphones, you guys can download our Android application. This is especially for students who are associated with us. If they would like to watch their videos of the sessions, they can. So when you download this application, you will find your access code in the group itself. You can reach out to your admin and admin will provide you the access code. With the help of access code, you can access all your videos on your smartphone directly. You don't have to download or you don't have to visit our platform. You can come over here and download our application, Android application, and can utilize it. So this is something which we really wanted to, convey to a bigger forum so that you guys can download the application and can really use it. Okay, sure. Thank you guys. So over to you, Diksha.
All right. So now today we're gonna welcome Dr. Geeta Lakshmi with us, who is the trainer and instructor in Scrum Master, in project management, and also has done her master's in agile. She has done her mastery in Scrum, and also she has been recognized in Japan also. So everyone, please welcome Dr. Geeta Lakshmi.
Hey, hi, Geeta. Thanks for coming here today.
Hi.
And,
Hi.
I know that's going to be very exciting session for us. So guys, we can just say hello to Geeta, everyone. Yeah, Geeta, over to you.
Hi, Naman. Hi, Diksha. Hi, everyone. Good evening and good morning. So, greetings. So, I am Geeta. Today, I'm here to talk about few things about Scrum Master and what is the role of the Scrum Master. Yeah, hi, Maxine. Yeah, hello to everyone. Thanks for the greetings. So, today, I'm here to talk about the Scrum Master and the role of Scrum Master in the projects and how the Scrum Master contribute to the project's completion and success and to meet the customer requirements. So let me share my screen. Can I share my screen, Diksha?
Yes, just a moment. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, so can anyone say what is meant by Scrum Master?
Guys, please use the chat window and please answer the questions. And let's see if you guys are right or wrong. Everyone, please participate.
Yeah, I just want to know what is meant by Scrum Master. Is the Scrum Master a project manager, or what is your understanding? Just help me to understand. Yes, Jovan, Scrum Master is a servant leader. Thanks for the response, Jovan. What do you mean by servant leader? Servant leadership, that's the correct answer. So a servant leader cannot command and control. He cannot command and control. That means it's very difficult to manage the team, right? If you don't have the power to control them. But still, he's called a true leader. It's because he sets a role model to the team. The team trusts that Scrum Master. And it takes some time. It's not an overnight job. Yeah, is a middleman, kind of middleman. Someone who leads a team and makes sure the team follows the agile framework. That's right. That's fair enough. Yeah, he leads the team through servant leadership. Okay, so let's go through the what kind of modes that the Scrum Master serves the team. Like he teaches, Scrum Master teaches, he mentors, and facilitates and coaches. Okay, so these are all the way the Scrum Master help the team, guides the team to achieve their dreams. So something like a gardener who gives water, nutrients, and the sunlight to the plants so that the plants can grow. And something like we can simulate the Scrum Master role as fathership. Okay, like how our father supports us, like how he gives us education, the food, the shelter, everything. So, but to a certain extent he can command, but after we grown up, he cannot command us, he cannot control us because we become adults. But still he stands behind us and he guides us. So that's how the same thing the Scrum Master does in the does the role in the software industry or any industry. Okay, so this is just about the Scrum Master, how the Scrum Master gains. So first of all, if you want to shine in the role of Scrum Master, you need to gain the trust of the team. The team has to trust you. So you have to do whatever it is and you have to gain the trust. Okay, so yeah, this is about Scrum Master. And let's see this. Maybe some of you may know about Scrum and some of you may not know about Scrum. So I just want to give a brief introduction. Yes, thank you, Oluvasi. Scrum Master is someone who creates and facilitates a daily Scrum session. Yeah, perfect. Yes, he does. He facilitates. That's the exact word you can use here. He facilitates for the daily Scrum session. Yeah, perfect. Thank you for your responses. It motivates me a lot. So what is meant by Scrum? Where it is used? Is it a project management or what it is? So many of you have questioned what is Scrum and all. So Scrum is nothing but it's a framework. Okay, it is just a rigid framework. It's a rigid framework like this. How you have photo frame at your home. You can put any pictures, like you can put a picture of your family, your parents, your spouse or children, or your the garden or whatever you like. So the framework is rigid. Okay, the framework is rigid. So you can put any type of pictures inside that. That's how the Scrum framework works. So the Scrum guides give a perfect framework like this, which is very much fixed and rigid. Inside that, we can see some people who works like Scrum Master, product owner, and the developers. Okay, maybe some of you have heard about this role. So it doesn't mean that Scrum Master is the senior here. No, it's a flat hierarchy. Nobody is senior, nobody is junior here. Okay, there's nobody reports to anyone here. All are equal, no sub-teams, nothing, no titles, nothing. The Scrum Master or the servant leader, the product owner. The product owner is the customer proxy. He is the customer advocate. He is the customer voice. That means whatever the customer requires, the product owner delivers. I mean, so the product owner works very close with customer and he or she understands the requirement from the customer. As you know, the customer or may not be techie people or may not be the domain specific specialist. Okay, they may be a layman. They may not know anything. So it's the capability of the product owner to understand the requirement and put it across to the Scrum team. Okay, so he should understand the pain point of the customers. He should understand the pain point and what is required to solve the pain. That's what the role of product owner. So he understands the problem and he finds a solution. And who will execute the solution? Is the developers. Okay, the developers execute the task and the developers deliver the work to the customer. So each team member has a different role. So Scrum Master, product owner, and developers. Okay, so this is all about the Scrum team. And we are going to see in detail about Scrum Master. Okay, and it is a very small team. It's a very small team of 10 or less than 10, because as you know, the team size makes a large difference. If it is less than 10 or 10, that means the team size is very small, and so does the effective communication happens. Okay. Now, why do you require Scrum? We already handle many projects, like maybe like centuries. We have been handling the projects beautifully. Why do you want Scrum? We already know the project management waterfall. Why do you want Scrum? What is meant by agile? Can anyone say which came first, agile or Scrum? Yeah, Karanji, thank you so much. Scrum framework is an agile methodology of project management to provide value. Perfect. What is Scrum session? Kenichi, you have asked what is Scrum session? I'm not able to understand your question. Do you mean what session is this, or what is meant by Scrum? Okay. Meanwhile, let me start. Kenichi, I'm expecting a response so that I want to answer your question. Okay. So meanwhile, let us see why Scrum is required. Which came first, Agile or Scrum? It's definitely Agile has come. Maybe the word Agile was born in 2001 in Utah, in United States, in a ski resort. The word Agile was there from the beginning, but the word Agile was brought into this project management or software industry in 2001. But Agile methodologies were there for a long time before that. Okay, when does Scrum? Scrum was invented in 2003 and it was published in 2005. Okay, so why do you want to have Scrum when you have waterfall method, such a beautiful method, which has so many stage gates, so many steps where you can achieve everything what you want? Discovering, designing, developing a test is fair enough. Why do you want to have Scrum or Agile? I will explain you. See, in 17th century, the Industrial Revolution started. And 18th century, age of steam and railways. At the later of 18th century, you have steel and heavy engineering. And 19th century, you have oil and mass production. So as you see, I'm not here to talk about the history or the Industrial Revolution, but what I need to say here, the industry, the nature, the domain keeps on changing from year to year, from century to century. What does it mean? People are inventing new things. People want new things. So right now, we are in the age of software and digital. Right now, we are in the age of software and digital. Okay, so whatever the project management methodology worked very well for all these industries will not be working well for the software and digital, because the work is different. In steel industry, in oil industry, in steam and railway industry, you can see what is happening. These are all like physical products. You can see what is happening. You can control it. But do you think the age of software and digital industry, the people, can you see their work physically? I mean, you can see the hardware and other stuffs, but you cannot see the entire work visually, because it is knowledge related work. It is brain related work. People are considered as assets, knowledge work. So in order to execute the knowledge work, you need to change your management strategy or the project management methodology. That is where Agile, Scrum, all are born to help us. Okay. So the brief difference between the Agile and Scrum, Agile and Waterfall is, Waterfall has many stages, like how water falls from the mountain and it mixes the ocean or the big river. So there are many stages. You cannot go to the next stage when you don't discover. When you don't complete discover, you cannot go into design. When you don't complete design, you cannot go into development. Okay, that's how the waterfall works. But still, it is fair enough. It's good. In construction industry, still waterfalls is predominating. But where and how Agile makes a difference? See, can you see here, discover, design, and develop and test? See, in any project with waterfall or tradition, it may take 2 to 3 years. Such a long duration project. The customer will give you the requirements over here, and you meet the customer with the product over here in 2 years gap. In between, there may not be interactions, or there may be interaction with the customer, but it may not be enough. So you have a risk of developing a wrong product itself, or you may develop a product with a defect. So how do you address this issue? Sorry, team, my tone, my voice, or my English, please excuse me. I'm trying to explain. If you feel any difficulty to follow me, please let me know. Okay. Yeah. Kindly bear with me. Yeah. So what is meant by Agile? You can see all the colors are mixed over here. Discover is here, design, develop, and test. Discover, design, and develop and test. So it comes in cycles. Whatever work you have agreed to complete, what happens in Agile or Scrum, they break down the work into small chunks. So that each chunk you will undergo all these things. You collect requirements, you design and you develop and you test and deliver to the customer. So instead of delivering a whole chunk of project, you're going to deliver in small bite-sized chunks so that the customer can have a look at it. So in 2 years, you can have like almost like 24 cycles like this: sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, and sprint N. So every month, assume that every month you're going to interact with the customer, and customer will give you the feedback. Not only customer, all other stakeholders who has a stake in the project, without whom you cannot complete it, who can influence, who can have the power over the project. Everybody will meet. Customer, everybody will meet. The Scrum team, the customer, the stakeholders, they meet, they review, and they check how the product has come out, how a small chunk of the product has come out. So in this way, there are very, very less chance or risk of making mistakes, because every month you're going to sit with the customer, and the customer, they may be happy or they may not be happy. It's fine. If they're not happy, you're going to correct it in the next sprint and deliver the whatever the desired thing. Okay. So this is the difference between Agile and Waterfall. The traditional method, you're going to develop the whole product and hand out to the customer for review. Whereas in Agile, you're going to develop the product in small chunks and you're going to deliver frequently. That's all about the Agile. Deliver frequently and often to the customer. Early and continuous delivery to the customer. Okay. So I can give you some example of this. So imagine this is a waterfall. He is suffering a lot because it's so much heavy. It's huge burden for him. See, he's burnt and he is not sustainable. He's becoming tired. But instead of that, if you break the hexagon, whatever it is, into small chunks, and he is able to carry the small chunks, and still he assembles the whole product here. So this is more easy, better way of doing things. So split the whole thing into small chunks. That's called Agile. Okay. And yeah, this is some example. I mean, yeah. So when you draw a picture, you can draw little by little and you can improve, like here the sketch, and then you give some color and then you give the natural tone. So step by step, you're improving the painting. Okay. This is one way of delivery. This is another way where you can deliver by chunk. First, you develop the forehead and you develop the neck and you develop the body, and this particular chunk you deliver late. So you can either deliver chunk by chunk, pieces by pieces, or you can just draw it with a pencil and then slowly you improve the features. You give the color, you give the eyes, you give the natural background, everything. So in this way, you are improving day by day so that everybody will be motivated. Fine. So any questions, team, so far? Any questions? Waterfall is always going forward, never backward. Yes, perfect. Joan, you're right. Oh, Naman, I'll go slow. Yeah, thank you. I think he's saying Agile, what is Scrum session? Agile came before, yeah. So what is Scrum? Can it say I'm coming to you, okay? Scrum. The word Scrum, maybe you would have heard somewhere else. The word Scrum has origin from the sports called rugby, where the team, the opponents, the red team and the black team, they come together, they hold tightly each other, and they try to take a control of the ball over here. Okay, they take the control. See, they try to take the control over the ball. So whoever takes the control first will start playing. It's a strategy that the team makes. So this is called scrummage. Okay, this entire phenomenon is called scrummage. So scrummage, this is a phenomenon that happens in the rugby game. Okay, so the word scrum has the origin from this word, rugby game, where the team opponents, they come together, they decide the strategy, they discuss a strategy, how to win, how to take the control of the ball. So whoever takes the control of the ball will start playing there. So this is about Scrum. So where does this come in the Scrum framework actually? The Scrum team members meet every working day in the morning or evening, whatever time suitable. They discuss a strategy on how to work. Okay, so that's the way the Scrum has come. And this word has come around like 1956 itself, but officially it was announced by Dr. Jeff Sutherland and Mr. Ken Schwaber. Dr. Jeff Sutherland is he's a doctor and he's a cancer researcher and he was a fighter pilot. Ken Schwaber is the software engineer. So the Jeff Sutherland invented the Scrum, and Ken Schwaber is the person who is responsible for increasing the scope of the Scrum to the software industry. Those two people are the pioneers, and Jeff is called the father of the Scrum. Maybe you can read in the Scrum guide. Okay, so this is the background about Scrum, Agile, Waterfall. Okay, now coming back to the Scrum team. So the Scrum team is a Scrum Master, product owner, and the developers. The number is 10 or less than 10. It's very small team, because small team, the result of communication is very good in small team rather than the bigger one. Okay. Now let's go to the topic, like actual framework. In Scrum guide, okay, maybe some of you would have already read. The Scrum guide consists of 3 roles. We already seen the 3 roles, that is Scrum Master, product owner, and the developers, and 3 artifacts. Artifacts are nothing but we call very simple are documents. Okay, document that serves as the evidence of the work proceedings or the work execution. So the artifacts are nothing but. Can you go back to the picture of Agile versus Waterfall? Yeah, yes, Ola. Yes. So this is Agile and this is Waterfall. Waterfall takes the course. It goes stage by stage. Whereas Agile, the entire project is broken down into small chunks. And each chunk is being taken care of, all these 4 stages in each chunk. Okay. Yeah. Ola, is it fine? Ola? Yeah. Welcome, Ola. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Artifacts is a document that contain information about the product that need to be detailed. Yes, perfect. As artifacts, you can say, you can consider as simple as a document. Okay, document with high levels of transparency so that entire team can see that. Even not only the team, that customer can see it, the stakeholders can see it. Can we say Scrum is a team which works together? Yes, Scrum team is a cross-functional team. Naman. Scrum team is a cross-functional team. They work together to find a solution for the complex problem. Here, as you see, that the team is cross-functional. Okay, they have all the kind of skill set. They're self-sufficient. They have all the kind of skill set that is required for developing a product. You don't need to depend on external things normally. There are full-time equivalent who can construct, who can test, who can analyze, and who can release it. So everybody who is required for the product is there in the Scrum team. They all have a common goal, and they are self-organizing team, self-managing team. Self-organizing means they don't need any manager to guide them. They don't need any manager. They are self-organized. They know what to do, when to do, and how to do. And self-managing, yes, the developers can manage their work by themselves. Yes, welcome, Nami. Thanks, John. Yeah. So this is the Scrum team. And now 3 roles and 3 artifacts we will see in detail, and 5 events or meetings. Okay, this is all about the Scrum framework. Yes, this is what given in the Scrum guide. This is what inside the rigid framework, nothing else. It is not teaching you how to write the software. It is not teaching you how to write the codes. It gives a framework. The framework is decided, but inside whatever methodology you want to use, you can use it. It varies from domain to domain. And note down that Scrum is not only used in software, it is used in education, it is used in banking and finance, it is used in healthcare, it is used in pharmaceutical. I'm from pharmaceutical domain where I work with the Scrum team. Okay, and it is used in what else? There are so many domains which started using Scrum recently. So Scrum is the Scrum Master. To do the Scrum Master course, it is not necessary that you need to be an IT engineer or a software engineer. Okay, so it can be applied in anything. I have heard that some people have applied Scrum framework for their arranging their wedding parties. Some use this Scrum for arranging birthday parties. I use Scrum for learning the Scrum framework. It can be used, Scrum can be used to find a solution for a complex problem. When people are there, it's obviously it is complex, right? When so many people are there, it's complex. The Scrum is used in all complex and complicated problems, not used in simple problem. For simple problem, we have waterfall. For simple problem, we have waterfall technology. Okay, simple problems, you have waterfall, where you know what technology to use, where you know what is the requirement. But in complicated and complex, you are very far away from the technology, very far away from the agreement, very far away from the requirements. You do not know what technology, what requirements. Imagine if you go inside your office, the power is shut down. You're not able to switch on the light. You tried switch on, no, till no light. You try to fix the issue by your electrician, in-house electrician, still the light is not on. Isn't it getting complex? Yes, after the electrician comes, he fixes and the light is on. But in complex cases, still the light is not on. That is because somewhere some problem happened in your town, in your society. So the problem becomes complex. So you need a specialist for that. Okay, so it's like that, Scrum works very well in complex problem, complex situation, not in simple situation. If it is a simple project, please don't use Scrum. If it is a complex, if it is a complicated, use Scrum. Okay, let me see the questions. What are all the artifacts, please? Yeah, I'll come to that here. So you know when to use Scrum. If you use Scrum for simple projects, you are wasting your time. Okay, so use Scrum for complex projects where you do not know what is the issue, you do not know what to be done, how the problem will be solved, like a research. Okay, so like when COVID-19 issue started, you do not know what is that, you do not know what technology you have to use. So the scientists started using Scrum in vaccine manufacturing, and how the vaccines are distributed, they use Scrum because you do not know technology. So please use Scrum judiciously. Okay. Yeah. I'm coming to the artifacts team. So Scrum is currently being used in these companies like Google, Sony, Siemens, Intel, Yahoo, Adobe, BBC, Netflix, Amazon, so Lego, Nokia, General Electric. So 8 of these companies are using Scrum. It's huge. It's huge. Let us see some little chronology before we go back to the artifacts. Just 1995, Scrum is born. Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland. Jeff is the father of the Scrum. 2001, agile word is used in software industry. Agile is there for a longer time, but the word agile is used in software industry in 2001. Okay, these are all the 2 important milestones. I know. Can anyone explain what is meant by agile? Team, what is meant by agile? Agile is not a methodology. It's not a framework. It's not a process. Agile is a mindset. It's just your mindset. It has to come from within you. Okay, you cannot do the mindset, or you cannot implement the mindset. You have to, that thing should start in you. It's a mindset of being flexible. As you know, the market requirement changes, the customer requirement changes, the dynamics changes. So if your business is not able to change according to the market requirements in short time, the business is useless. So your business should have business agility, whatever business you do, you should be able to accommodate the change. Imagine you go to office every day by your car. Sorry, every day you take a subway train and you reach your office. Okay, heavy rainfall, you're not able to take this subway train. That is a change, right? Change in the environment. You cannot stop going to office, you have to go. So maybe you take a land route or something else. Okay, so it's how fast you're changing. You're able to change. Okay, you'll change you'll take a different route and go to office in time. You will not be at home, right? So that's how you have to be flexible when you do the work, when you do the product development. Your mindset should be agile, to be very flexible Okay, you have to listen to the changes from the customer, you have to listen to the stakeholders, you have to listen to the management, you have to listen to your clients. That's how you are flexible. That is called agile mindset. So it should come within you. Nobody can teach you agile. You cannot do agile. You can be agile. Okay. So let's go to the artifacts. There are 2 questions on artifacts. Yes. Okay. Let me start. Before going to artifacts, I just want to know, do you want to develop any product today? Any product you want to develop? A simple one. Agile. Continuous development process is perfect. So Scrum goes with waterfall method. Kenichi, Scrum is one of the agile way of doing things. Scrum is a framework in which you apply agile thinking. Okay. So in Scrum, you don't go anything fixed. You keep your mind open. You start doing the work. As and when changes are coming, you have to accept it and adapt your methodology to that. So it is different from waterfall. So if you want to learn more, Kenichi, you can refer the Scrum Guide. Okay, Scrum Guide 2020. You can type and you get the framework. You can learn more in that, or you can join us in Scrum Master course so that we can discuss it detail. Okay, it's your choice. Yeah. And then it's a continuous development process. Yes. And Karanji said, agile is a mindset to deliver value in a product in iterations of broken down pieces or increments where we do not know what we have to deliver in the future, but we use stakeholders' feedback. Perfect, Karanjit. Yes, where we do not know what we have to deliver. Perfect. I like this sentence because you yourself do not know. Your customer also do not know. You only have the problem in your mind. Customer has a set of problems. That's all customer knows. Nobody knows how to find the solution of the problem. That's what called the right situation, the complex situation where you can use agile and Scrum. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So I just want to develop an app. Okay. Develop an app to deliver organic food made from the veggies that are grown locally. I want to develop an app. So can anybody guide me how to develop an app, or anybody have an idea what and all we have to develop? So team, this is the product. Okay, this is a product. This is a product. We are going to develop an application where we can deliver the organic food made from the vegetables that are grown locally. Okay. So this is the product that we are going to develop. The user story. What is the user story? As a mother of 4 years old, I need to give organic food so that I can be assured of the quality of my 4-year-old. That is a user story. It's nothing but you're going to write the requirement from the client. Okay. Yeah. So now this product has come to ThinkCloudly company. ThinkCloudly Scrum team has to develop this product, to develop an application like Swiggy, like Zomato. I don't know whether it is available in the countries where you live. In India, we have an app called Zomato where the food are being delivered to our door. Okay. So they have a team, they have a chain of restaurants, they have a chain of delivery people, and they deliver the food to our house directly. So I want to develop an app where we deliver the organic food. Now, what else is required? Don't we just miss? Okay. So now whatever is required to deliver an app, to develop the app, you have to do whatever is required. Okay. Maybe you have to do login. You have to use food catalog. Okay. So all those things one by one, you have to list down things, what you're going to develop. For that, whatever required, you have to list down here in the product backlog. And the sprint backlog will be a detailed one. So if you want to do login, in order to do login, what and all you have to do, that will be listed in the sprint backlog. Okay. So that will be discussed in the sprint planning. Sprint planning is a meeting where the developers who are going to develop the app, they will take one particular topic and they will discuss, okay, how much time they require, how much effort they have to put, and what is the deliverable. All those things they will discuss in the sprint planning. Like basically they do capacity planning, They do capacity analysis of the team, and they analyze the work, how much effort, how much technical expertise is required, how much time it will take, how many people are required. All those things they will discuss in the sprint planning. And then they'll make the sprint backlog is another document. Okay. And then after that, every day the Scrum team will work. Okay. After maybe say 1 month, they start delivering the login feature. Login, one feature, they take like approximately 1 month to deliver this. And after this increment is born, they call the customer, the ThinkCloudly company team, they call the customer and all the stakeholders, discuss about the login feature. When the customer will try to log in, it is a working session. It's not a PowerPoint demonstration. It is a working session where the customer will come and see how to log in. Okay, how to do login, how to save the password. Okay, all those things will be discussed. So the customer will have an experience of actually logging the app. So it's a working software. It's not a PowerPoint demonstration. They actually see the product, how it works. So that is called sprint review, and followed by sprint retrospective. Sprint retrospective is a meeting where only the Scrum team will sit and discuss what went well, what went wrong, all those things. Okay, so within a short time, I can only deliver this much content. Okay, I can only deliver this much content. So Scrum
Geeta,
is, yeah.
Thank you so much. I think it was actually good. We could able to understand about agile, waterfall, how Scrum actually works. So, I mean, thank you so much, Geeta. So we can just take the questions now, and we proceed further with the session as we have less time in our hand. But I think I was actually enjoying the session completely, and I was into it. But I just want to proceed further with the next things. So guys, we
Yeah.
are totally open for the questions now. Geeta, I have few questions on behalf of the audience we have over here. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So the number one is that, can we say that Scrum is part of agile framework, or how is it?
Scrum is one of the practices that implements the agile way of thinking, agile way of doing things. Scrum comes under the agile umbrella. One of the practice comes under agile umbrella.
Okay. So the next question is that, if we are using waterfall, in the case of waterfall, there is no way that in the middle of the whole implementation we can take the feedback. Am I right?
Yes,
So
you can take the feedback,
we
but
cannot,
very limited one, not that much interactive.
but
Yes.
agile gives us the flexibility that after a period of time we
Yes.
can take the feedback from the customer and improvise our our strategy and the way we are implementing things. So that is what we will be doing with the help of agile methodology. Am I right? That's the
Yes,
main
that's right.
difference. Right.
That's right, Naman. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that waterfall is also being used anywhere in the world today, or are we using only agile and Scrum?
Waterfall is still existing in many of the industries like construction industry, where the projects are very simple, where they do similar projects. So when you start a new project, so that time the industry starts using agile methodology. So waterfall is still existing.
Okay, so you mean that waterfall methodology of project execution exists in legacy projects, but in new projects, organizations are preferring to use agile, right?
Exactly, Naman, you put it right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
And that is the reason why our students should learn more about agile and Scrum Master, so that they can easily fit in the new environment of IT. Am I right?
Yes, when it comes to IT, what you said is right. The waterfall is decreasing. Waterfall methodology usage is very much decreasing in IT industry, because IT is a creative knowledge work where only Agile or Scrum will help you a lot.
Okay. And what are the tools? I mean, if I talk about specifically about a Scrum Master, what are the important tools which they use on a daily basis, and our students should learn and should practice with that? So what are the tools according to you, Geeta?
So there are tools where most of them, they use Jira tool. Okay, they use Jira. This is one of the popularly used Jira. Okay, this is
Okay.
an online. This is an online project management tool.
Okay.
management tool which they use in and out in any agile team actually.
Okay, so it means that our students should focus on this tool as well. So they are
Yes.
familiar with all the nitty-gritties of this particular tool. And if
Yes.
anyone asks them to use the tool on job, they can
Mhm.
easily do it. Am I right?
Yes, they can do it and they can understand what is happening in the Scrum team.
Okay. So can someone from a different different sector of occupation can they learn Scrum Master and can they find the job? So what is your understanding, Geeta?
Yeah, that's a good question, Naman, because I get these kind of questions often from the students. It's totally acceptable because Scrum Mastery is a skill. Scrum Mastery is a new skill. And Scrum Masters help organization in achieving their dreams and goals. That means financially they are doing well. So if the lots of organization are moving from transitioning from traditional to or waterfall to agile or scrum, that means lots of job opportunities are growing in this field. I mean Scrum Mastery. Okay. So anyone who learned the skills will be able to do this job. So it is not that only IT engineer have to do this job or a software engineer has to do this. It's nothing like that. It is a totally a different skill. It is kind of a project management skill. Okay. Where except that the Scrum Master is a very good coach or mentor. So anybody who is a people person, who can interact well with the people, who knows the people dynamics, and who believes that they can achieve things by improving the people, by coaching the people, by being a leader to the people, can come to this role very well. Not necessarily an IT engineer. Anyone can come, like a teacher. Like I have seen many teachers, nurses. I have seen one ex-army guy has joined as a Scrum Master. So there is no limitations. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Geeta. I mean, even when we are in a business and when we receive the request from different students, they have no background of Scrum and they have no background of IT, but still they would like to build their career into Scrum space because I think Scrum is giving us opportunity to all the students who are willing to work as Scrum Master in IT, right?
Yes, that's right. And it gives many other benefits also, Naman. Like there are many benefits associated in becoming a Scrum Master. When you get a job, when you end up a job as a Scrum Master, it gives your flexible time of work or monetarily. There are so many benefits associated with this role.
Yeah, you're right, Geeta, because once I heard that there was a Scrum Master in United States and he was making $150,000. Uh,
Yeah.
it was really surprising for me because
Mm,
in a tech background, we can expect that kind of a salary. But coming
mm,
from a Scrum management and
mm.
Scrum, if we see that kind of a salary, it really excites us that it's a place to work where we see monetary benefit, we see other flexible job benefits. I think this is the right thing. And and another question I have, do
Mhm,
you recommend our students who are
mhm,
learning different subjects? So they are
mhm,
some of them are in cloud space, some of them
mm,
are in project management, some of them are in
mm,
development, web development. So do you
mm,
recommend that this Scrum is going to help them to
mm.
perform better in their interviews and during the job? Do you
Yes,
recommend that?
certainly, Naman. As you said, cloud or whatever AWS, they're all like technical domain. Okay, these are all like technical things. Ultimately, they'll be working when they hired in the technical team after acquiring this knowledge as cloud architect or AWS, etc. They will be working in the Scrum team because most of the organization across the world started using Scrum. So when
Wow.
they start to work in the Scrum team, if they have a knowledge about what is Scrum framework, what is Agile, and how the Scrum team work, all those knowledge if they have, that will be easy for them to deliver. See, when you join a company, it's all about the deliverables. Okay, how much knowledge you have that will not be counted. So how efficiently you're going to deliver that matters when it comes to monetary benefits. So when you know the framework, what the software companies are using, so that will be easy for you when you land as a beginner, when you land as an experience. So if you know that Scrum framework, it will help you a lot to deliver efficiently. So you will not be seen as an alien over there. You will not be seen as a like a foreign language, Latin and Greek. You know things already. You know the background about Scrum, so it will not be a new thing to you when you join a company. Yeah,
You're
that is
absolutely
already
right.
using Scrum.
I mean, you're right. So what I have noted down that learning Scrum Master can give you two benefits. One, that you will not be a new when you are actually working in a job, you're not new with the terminologies and everything. And second, it will give you an opportunity, though you are in a cloud space or you are in a web development or you are in a different field, but it gives you an opportunity to work as Scrum Master as well. I mean, these are the two takeaways I have, Geeta. Am I right?
Yes, Naman. Perfect. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Geeta, for enlightening all our students over here today. Guys, please stay tuned with us. We have something coming up for you next. And we have a surprise as well for all of you. So stay tuned with us right now. Thank you, Geeta. Thank you so much. I think, guys, Geeta has given us a lot of knowledge today. Am I right, everyone? So were you able to learn something new and interesting? Guys, can you use the chat window and let us know? And let's thank Geeta for coming today over here and enlighten us. Thank you so much, Geeta.
Thank you, Naman. It's an opportunity for me to interact. I'm ready to discuss more in upcoming days. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Geeta. I
Yeah.
truly appreciate your presence here. Okay, so meanwhile, guys, I would like to announce that we are actually launching our, student. We are actually launching uh, this live project workshop for students who are learning AWS and DevOps with us. So whosoever is learning AWS and DevOps, we are going to have weekly projects. Starting from this coming Monday, we are going to have a weekly project where you guys can participate. We are going to keep one in the morning and one in the evening. It's going to be the same project uh, throughout the week. So either you can join morning class or evening class. It is completely free of cost for the students who are learning with us AWS and DevOps. The project which we are planning to start this coming week is going to be on data migration. So students who would like to who would like to attend the live project workshop, uh, they can just join the link which admin is going to send you, and this will really help you to know whatever service you are learning in your DevOps or AWS, you will get the live experience of it. So guys, we will be sending the communication in the WhatsApp groups so that you are getting the link to join and more information about the workshop. It's completely free for the students who are enrolled in DevOps and AWS. So please let us know if you're going to join this week. We are expecting your participation over there and experience the real project. Yeah. Okay. So this is the announcement I had to make to everyone so that you guys can plan your time and come in and join the live workshop. Okay. So please come and join that. Yeah. So is anyone interested before we actually move forward? Can you guys please let us know?
Yes, everyone, please let us know in the chat box so that we can move further and so that we can proceed with another offer as well. So please, everyone, please provide the information to us.
So we have the morning and the evening sessions available. One I think we have in the evening at 10 p.m. and another we have in the morning probably at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. That communication will be sent to you by the admin. Okay, so we have two time slots. One of my team member confirmed it's at 8 p.m., 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. Okay, so guys, we can move forward with the quiz time. And over to you, Diksha.
All right. So everyone, please gear up yourself and get ready for the quiz time. So let's see who will be the lucky winner today and who'll grab the offer and the scores. So basically what we're going to do is to enroll in this quiz, as you can see the scanner on the screen, you can just simply scan the QR and we'll be providing you the link as well in the chat box to join the quiz. So we'll be having 5 questions in the quiz and each question would have 30 seconds and you won't be able to change your answer once it's marked. And the one who will get higher score in the lesser time, that person would be the winner for the today's quiz. So everyone, please enroll for the quiz via scanner or to the link given in the chat box. All right, so we're starting with the quiz now. Everyone, please be attentive. And again, I'm telling, once you have marked the answer, you won't be able to change it. And you get 30 seconds for each question. So best of luck, everyone.
I think you are on mute, Diksha. So Aditola is the winner. So congratulations, Aditola.
Everyone, please congratulate in the chat box. So today we had the lucky winner, and we had the winner is Aditola. Congratulations, Aditola. Everyone, please congratulate him in the chat box.
Yeah. So Aditola, please drop your information so that one of us can reach out to you, and we will discuss about about your free course which you have won.
And also now we have came across the Q&A session now. So anyone, if you have any of the question or if you have any doubt regarding the webinar or regarding the Scrum Master, so please let us know in the chat box. And also you can just give us the feedback so that we can come next time with more things which would be more beneficial. And also you can see the webinar recordings on the YouTube channel of ThinkCloudly. You can see the YouTube recordings, the YouTube webinar recordings there. You can have the access.
Guys, quickly fill the form we have sent in the chat so that we can send your certificate of participation of this webinar. So kindly fill the form. That certificate can be shared on your all the social media platforms with your friends, with your network. It shows your active participation in a lot of events, tech events, and IT events. So it will be really helpful. So please fill the form. We have sent the link in the chat window. Please fill the form.
Yes, everyone, you can just click on the link given on the chat box so that you can register for the certification. And you can get a certificate for participation. And if you have any feedback, guys, please let us know so that our team members would work upon it.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore www.thinkcloudly.com.